Hi my loves, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. My name is Kellen Love, and I'm here to serve you some peace, love, and magic, okay? I want to know what makes you shine. I want to know what makes you brilliant and powerful and bright. So we're going to do a reading that tells you all those things, all right? I want to know how spirit views you. I want to know how your higher self views you. So those are the answers I'm getting, is the perspective from spirit, from other people too, and from your higher self about what makes you shine, okay? So let's exchange the healing, because that's what this is exchanging healing. And this is what I love to do. This is what I'm passionate and inspired to do, to just talk and exchange and heal and have fun, right? And let's just create some good energy into this planet. Let's infuse love. And thank you. Thank you for giving me this time and space. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for the energy exchange. And let's have some fun, okay? All right. There are 4 cards to choose from. Please pick the card that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel excited, that you really want to choose. And I'll put the times in the description box below. You pick the time, and that's your message, okay? I'm so excited. I'm so happy that you're here. I love doing this so much, and I just want to make people feel whole and powerful and, yeah, bright and shiny. I want to help make you glow, and because that's what this does for me. And yeah, I just love it. And if you want a personal reading, if you want a reading just like this, a YouTube private video just for you, let me know. Email me at kellenlovetarot@gmail.com, and we can create a reading for you that's just me describing your soul specifically. And yeah, you could do a specific topic or a question to get certain messages, or we can just do a general like hype up thing just for you. But let me know if you want a personal video. And yeah, besides that, we'll just get right into it. I'm going to do my prayer so I can dedicate the reading, call in the energies, dedicate, get the intentions right, And then, yeah, we'll get into the cards and we'll get into the messages, all right? I love you so much. So thankful that you're here. I'm so excited, and yeah, let's have fun. Okay. All right. Calling my fairies, my angels, my spirit team, my higher self, your higher self, if you will allow me to. And yeah, my spirit team, the aliens, the energies, the entities, the gods and goddesses that are all about love and peace and wisdom and shining bright and shining in our full power and feeling whole and integrated, and yeah, all that good stuff. All right? Okay. So dear Heavenly Father and Mother, dear fairies and angels and gods and goddesses and all the energies that are about the love and the peace and the joy and the power and the truth and wisdom, thank you for being here. I invite you into this reading. I invite you into me. I invite you into these cards. I invite you into this exchange of energy and healing. Thank you for being here, and I ask for your blessings for all of this, for my messages, for my cards, and for this exchange. Thank you so much. Bless my viewers, bless my subscribers, bless us in the name of love. Amen. Ashe, so mote it be. All right, let's go. Okay, so like I said, 4 cards to pick from. Pick the one that makes you feel excited, that you're drawn to, or just interested by. I want some like genuine curiosity or intrigue, All right, pile number 1 is the Warrior. Okay. Pile number 2 is Agape. All right. Pile number 3 is the Storm. And pile number 4 is the Unseen. Okay. Just love these cards so much. All right, so we have the Warrior, Agape, the Storm, and the Unseen. All right. So pick your pile, and I'll see you there. Right, if you chose the Warrior pile, pile number 1, I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so excited to be back. And let's just get into it. Okay, Warrior. Actually, first, let's just look at this card. I mean, what makes you shine? Your ideas. You are brilliant. You have creativity oozing out of you. Your crown chakra, your third eye, your intuition, and your divinity are on point. And I think that this strong, tough warrior spirit protects this sweet inner child energy, because this is energy of imagination and creativity and ideas and daydreaming and brainstorming. And I get that that takes a strong warrior energy to be able to give your inner child that safety to be able to have those ideas and stuff. So the fact that you have this really deep internal knowledge, this in wisdom with the snake, I don't know if you can see, but there's a snake wrapping around this skull. And to me, that represents like this ancient knowledge, this ancient wisdom and intuition that is about you knowing how to heal yourself, you knowing just at a core level, the kind of natural laws of the universe, and you knowing how to restore yourself and knowing how to kind of alchemize different situations and emotions and energies. So you are very wise. You have this tough warrior spirit. Your third eye, your ideas are they're like bulletproof. They are secure. Like, it's just like your ideas are impenetrable or something. It's like when you put your mind to something, there's no getting around that. And your ideas make you shine. Your ideas are what lights you up when you're thinking, when you're brainstorming, when you're in creativity mode, when you're imagining, when you're daydreaming. That's when you shine. And I get that it might take a lot of security, and maybe you do have to put some walls up or something, or you just have to do a lot of structure building to be able to get yourself in a safe place to be able to have those ideas. But when you're in that inner child energy, you shine. So it could be a little bit of advice to like make sure that you're just allowing yourself to be kind of vulnerable and daydreamy and stuff like that, like inner child, which I think that you are, but just make sure that you realize that at a core level, you're more of that creative energy than the tough exterior that you might have to put up so you can be in that inner child energy, just because this world is tough, right? Like it's hard, and to be in an inner child vulnerable energy is not always conducive. I get that. But you shine when you're creating. You shine when you're thinking and brainstorming. And you shine when you're sharing your wisdom and your insight. And you could be queer, right? Like happy pride. We got the rainbow over here. So it could definitely be that like you shine a little bit with like when you express yourself, just in general. You shine when you express yourself. Point blank period. When you express yourself and are creating, you glow, you shine. People can see you radiating in the colors and ideas around you because you're just vibrant. But especially maybe like if you are queer, when you express yourself and stuff, people really are inspired by that. But yeah, and it could be a little bit of your like sexuality, like when you're expressing your sexuality just in general, like when you are being romantic or just sexy or dancing or something like that. All right, warrior group, what makes you shine? What makes you shine? Ooh, what makes you shine? What makes this warrior group shine? Yeah, what makes this warrior group shine? Yeah, so you do have this very tough energy, and there is this snake that's kind of tangled up around you. I want to say that you probably do some of this tangling up as a soul so that you can learn how to untangle yourself. Like you might just kind of get yourself in some tricky situations because that's when you can brainstorm. That's when you can think of these solutions and get creative. So it might be frustrating in life because you're dealing with so much death and rebirth or really tough situations that you have to be very creative to get yourself out of. But you kind of shine in those phoenixing moments, and you shine in those rebirth moments. You shine when you're making those decisions that are like life-changing. That is something where you flip the script. You shine when you are making the decisions that are like, well, death to that, it's on to the new. Like when you move cities, move town, move schools, whatever, move jobs. It's those decisions when people are like, oh, I wouldn't expect that you to end that and move on, and you do. Like that kind of energy of when you untie yourself, when you untangle yourself and move on, and you're looking towards a new birth of something, you shine as a new person. You shine because you have new energy, and it's just so creative. Like you have the whole rainbow here, right? So you have a wide range, and when you play with that range, when you get out of a stuck situation or get out of an old mold or an old life or whatever, and you step into a new color, a new vibrancy, a new frequency, a new whatever environment, you shine. You shine when you level up. You shine when you choose, to have better for yourself. And it's in those moments that are definitely not easy. It's in those moments where you have to grieve something or whatever, but you release the baggage, or you release the old, or you let go, and you level up. And it's those moments when you're making those hard decisions that you shine. It's when you're vulnerable. It's when you are expressing your love. You shine when you give people emotion. And I think that's because it's a little unexpected. Like you might be very in your head, kind of. And so when you really do get into that emotional energy, when you're giving people love, wow, you are just so beautiful, so glowy, and people are healed by it. People are inspired by it, and you are so powerful. So the love that you can give, especially when it's in a sweet energy, when it's vulnerable, it's so like mighty, because it's like people know how tough you are. They know how many maybe kind of walls or fortified or armor that you have. Maybe not walls, but yeah, it's like armor. And when you put those down, people really feel the weight of that, because they know that a warrior doesn't take off its armor for anybody, So it's when you're brainstorming, it's when you think of ideas, it's when you're kind of in a beginner's energy and you're just willing to, like you're not worried about mistakes and stuff. That's when you shine, is when you're just kind of letting yourself think and have ideas and not be restricted. When you are releasing yourself from your restrictions, from the past, from your limiting beliefs, from the old structures of things that like, oh, that's just the way it's been done. And you let yourself just brainstorm, be a beginner, let go of the old, be vulnerable, and have fun and just be in your inner child, wow, you are shining, you are brilliant, you are inspiring, you are deeply, deeply inspiring, especially when you are vulnerable and emotional and just allowing of yourself to just play. Okay. All right. Love that. Absolutely love that. Wow, yeah. All right, what makes this warrior group shine? What makes you shine? Yes. So when you liberate yourself, when you free yourself of these restrictions and the limiting beliefs and like it's something about you leaving old structures and building new ones. And when you can let go of the past, when you can let go of mistakes and you're not so burdened by you making these mistakes or whatever, when you can get something broken or dead or whatever and see the gold in the situation and move on and heal, and when you can kind of repair, restore yourself, it's when you have this assertiveness in your power, you shine. And especially when it's like unrestricted, when you are in an energy of gratitude, I mean, look at her, look at the shine. When you are in an energy of gratitude, especially for yourself, I think a lot of times when we think of gratitude, it's always like outward things, like, well, okay, yes, I'll be thankful for my mom, I'll be thankful for the world or something, but be thankful for you. Like, when you're thankful for yourself, when you're thankful for your own ideas, when you're thankful for your own heart, when you are deeply showing gratitude, when you can show yourself gratitude, that's when you shine. When people can see that you appreciate yourself, that you value yourself, that you know your own power, that you're not, all tangled up in your own limiting beliefs, of course you shine, when you are loving yourself. And so I love that. When you are giving yourself that love and gratitude and allowing of yourself to just be free and have ideas and just kind of explore and be in your inner child and be vulnerable and emotional and romantic, when you can liberate yourself and realize that the darkness and the battles and the wars that you have gone through to be this warrior, when you don't put weight on it of like that's your testimony, that's your story. It's not meant to show like, oh, look how I fucked up in the past or whatever. It's not meant, your struggles were never meant to be like used as a weapon against you by yourself. Like, that's your greatest testimony. So it's like when you can reframe yourself, your thinking that what you've been through or the things in your past is not things that show why, you're a bad person or why you're not successful or whatever. That actually is the proof that you are, because you're here and you've gained so much wisdom, so much knowledge, so much creativity, so much like you're able to adapt now. And so just realizing that darkness is actually what is freeing what can free you, and that darkness is nothing to be ashamed of. It's actually the best part of the story. And so it's just kind of rethinking about your past. It really makes you shine because it's releasing that shame and just allowing you to be you, allowing you to be human. And just allowing yourself to be emotional, allowing yourself to be in that sweet energy and creative, and to not put so many just limiting things. Like, just let yourself brainstorm and don't like shut it down because you don't think it's practical or something like that. So when you just like free yourself, when you release the shame and realize that your darkness is some of the best things about you, because it's what makes you shine so bright, because of what you've been through and because of the mistakes you've made. And all of it is worth loving. All of it is what makes you valuable. And you do not have to be limited by anything, especially yourself, right? So it's just giving yourself like more grace and love and openness and acceptance and stuff like that. Okay? All right. Let's see. What makes you shine? What makes this warrior group shine? Okay. What makes you shine? Okay. I love me. Okay, adaption. I was just saying that. It's your ability to adapt what you've been through. I'm so excited. And like, look at the number 5 is it's rainbow. It's like purple, green. Anyway, your ability to adapt what you've been through is your best strength. It's made you who you are. And if you can fully embrace that, fully embrace who you are and what you've done and your humanity and your love and that vulnerability, it's just, this is what happens. You grow your potency. You are so potent. Your ideas are so potent. And yeah, so just please have grace on yourself because you have so much power. You definitely don't want to use that as a weapon against you because it should just be used for creating. And yeah, so bravo on just how powerful you are. You are extremely potent. You have brilliant ideas, brilliant creativity. And I mean, look at this. Look at the position. It's just such a similar position, but you are somebody that's meant to take big leaps of faith and put yourself out there. And we just don't want shame holding you back, right? Because you are meant to travel, you are meant to explore, you're meant to expand, you're meant to just share your light and share your ideas. And that warrior spirit is just meant to keep you going. And it's not meant to be against yourself. But you have so much love to give, so much love to give, so much emotion and ideas and healing and creativity. And you're so adaptable and yeah, just inspiring. All right. Like, come on. Creation. You are so creative. Yeah. All right. What makes you so shiny? What makes you shine? What makes this group shine? What makes this group shine? Okay, you are meant to be a leader. When you're in charge of yourself, when you're in charge of a project, you shine. You shine when you're in positions of authority. When you're leading, that's what that warrior spirit is meant for, to be a leader. When you're leading, oh yes. When you know how to get out of this challenge in darkness, this is what I'm saying. You know how to get out of the challenge. You know how to get out of this darkness. And that's what makes you shine, is that you have the solutions in your mind to not only heal yourself, but heal others, heal the freaking world. Heal the freaking world. And that's because of the way that you're alchemizing and changing the darkness into light, and you're adapting and alchemizing within yourself. And then you got the sensitivity card. I'm telling you, when you are in your sensitive, vulnerable energy, you are just so brilliant and so peaceful and healing to people, because they know the depth and the strength and the fight that you have within you. So that sensitivity, it also has that gravity, and people can just see how much you can get out of anything. You can adapt out of anything. You can make it past any freaking battle that you want. And you can maintain your sensitivity too. You can maintain your emotions too, and your ideas and your inner child. Fuck yes. Like, you are a warrior. that is working for spirit or whatever, and infusing kind of that inner child creativity into places that would never get that energy otherwise. You bring light to the darkness. You heal, you phoenix. Your mind is so beautiful. And of course, you shine when you meditate. Okay, you shine when you connect to spirit. You shine when you're tapped in to all of your chakras, when you get aligned, when you are in your energy, in your power, and you're freeing yourself, freeing your mind. You shine. You shine in authority. You shine as a leader. And you shine because you're constantly leveling up and yeah, like I said, bringing the light and creativity and beautiful ideas to the dark. All right? It's so beautiful. Oh, one more card. What makes this group so... what makes this group shine? What makes this group shine? Yes. Absolutely. You shine when you're celebrating. Well, you shine when you're celebrating yourself. You shine when you're appreciating yourself. You shine when you're loving yourself and giving yourself that worth and realizing how creative and how powerful you are, especially how powerful you are when it comes to spreading love, sharing or being creative and having beautiful ideas, and adapting and healing and unrestricting yourself. Okay? And of course, you shine when you get connected to spirit and Mother Nature, okay? I love you so much. I'm so thankful for your strength and your sensitivity and your warriorness with that creative inner child. And just know that you are meant to be somebody shining in authority and leading and helping yourself and others level up, okay? Because you are so potent, so beautiful, and you can take on anything. You can get through and adapt through anything. So just be really, really aware of your power, okay? Because you have a lot of it and you shine so bright in some of the darkest places, all right? I love you so much. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for giving me your time and attention. Like and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, if you want a personal reading, let me know. KellenLoveTarot@gmail.com, and we will get you your own personal video message. All right? I love you. See you soon. Peace. All right, pile number 2, if you chose the AGAPE card, these are your messages. All right, so automatically, your emotions, your heart, that's what makes you shine. You have the sweetest heart, and your emotional intelligence is so beautiful, and it's what makes you shine. Your ability to feel through your emotions, and especially your ability to be open and to love and be inclusive and to just be sweet, and you love wholeheartedly. And yeah, I mean, there's candles all up in the middle of this. They're like all these little pictures of candles. So of course you are lighting, or you are spreading love in places that could be really full of sadness or grief or just whatever dark energies. But you spread your light, you spread your heart, and you speak with your heart, and it's so beautiful. I love agape, the word, and agape love, because it is the ultimate kind of unconditional love, and it's love for the world, and it's open. The word means open, and it's about loving with an open hand. And so to love like that is pretty much loving unconditionally, and that's to be able to love people and give them their freedom and let them be who they are, and just to be open in general is so sweet, and you're just so like accepting and loving, and it's like people can be comfortable around you because you accept everybody. And yeah. I love it. Also, you could shine the way that you connect ideas, the way that you connect people, the way you network, the way that you were like, oh, so and so, like maybe you connect people because you know that they can help each other, or maybe you like matchmake, or maybe you just can kind of combine things in a way that really heals, or like it really just benefits people, because if you know somebody has a business or something, maybe you just share it, or maybe you just share online. You love your friends, so you share your friends off, or it's just like about you doing everything in your knowledge to connect the people and ideas and events and stuff with another person or event or an idea or whatever that you know that they would work or love each other, or it's just you about networking and connecting people, and that you are a person that like is a glue to an environment or your friends, or maybe just even to spirit, but you're this kind of glue that helps connect and build stronger relationships and energy currents between people or ideas or whatever. And Spirit's just very thankful because you shine as you help connect people. All right, what makes this group shine? What makes this group shine? What makes this group shine? Your softness, your sweetness, it really is just so beautiful. Yeah. You shine when you're in your power, and you shine when you know how victorious you really are. You shine because you understand the mystery of life. You shine because you can embrace you embrace the miracles, you embrace the kind of the chaos of life a little bit. And it's very much like you go with the flow. And you might shine a lot because you help other people go with the flow, and you're somebody that can kind of introduce them to maybe like a different way of operating, or a different just like frequency of you kind of can slow people down, or just get them to relax. You shine because you help people relax, and you make the environment shine. You bringing more energy and love in the environment, because when people are relaxed, they are more open and accepting of energies and stuff like that. So you shine because you can like ease and cool conflict. You can like reduce inflammatory situations and people. In general, you can help heal people and restore them back to health. In general, you can restore a situation or a party. You can connect people and like diffuse a situation. You can you're not drama. It's like you're connecting people, but sometimes networking could get a little messy or something, but you're not like that, because you're coming from such a genuine place where you're really connecting hearts. You connect hearts of people and the core of who they are. Like if you're going to connect people, it's because like these two energies really do go together. And you're just so deeply loving, and you carry this unconditional love, and you carry this heart space energy with you everywhere. You're somebody that can see the potential in like any situation. You can see the potential in anybody, and the fact that you can connect people, especially to other people or events or ideas or whatever, based on their potential is so beautiful. And you really shine in the way, especially when you're super optimistic and stuff like that. But you shine because of this optimism. You shine because of your connections. You shine because of your friends. You shine because of your social like standing. You shine because you operate in a different timing than people, and you're not rushed. You go with the flow, and maybe you're not in this like very typical 9 to 5, or even if you are, it's like you just don't do things the way that maybe they want you. It's like you're not a factory worker. Like, you're gonna get it done, but you're doing things in a way that makes sense more on a spiritual level. So sometimes it might not make sense on a more physical level, but you bring people together, and it's just so beautiful. And you definitely shine in the way that you shine when you're doing that for other people. And then when you connect people, it's like you get part of that shine. When you connect the hearts and you connect the people and the events and stuff, you get some of that energy and shine from those people connecting or whatever. Okay, all right. You're just very comfortable in your emotion, and you're comfortable with the ebb and flow of life. So you shine because of this emotional stability. All right, what makes you shine? What makes this group shine? Oh, yes. What makes this group shine? Wow. You have this sweetness, and I think that people feel really protected around you, like emotionally. They feel safe to be themselves. They feel safe and comfortable. They feel like they're protected by you on an emotional level, on this like healing heart level. They feel protected to be themselves, protected to just be loving, be emotional, go after their potential, meet somebody, whatever. They feel safe to do that. You are a place of safety for people. You help people rebirth. You rebirth yourself. You shine when you allow yourself to change, and when you just share your ideas or speak. When you speak, really, I'm getting that a lot. You shine when you express your voice and your thoughts. And maybe that could be kind of hard for you sometimes or whatever. But you shine when you speak up. And you shine because your words are so full of love and heart. Of course it's going to shine, because it's this like deep connection, and it comes from this place of depth. You shine when you forgive yourself. You shine because you allow others to feel forgiven. You shine because you influence people to be more forgiving. You got the Rose Phoenix card, which I absolutely love this card, and the Rebirth card. Okay, so you got a Phoenix and Rebirth, like, come on. But I'm getting this, instead of like the fiery energy, it's more of this watery energy of, it's like you allow the past, instead of burning to the ashes, you allow it to be washed away. And that's because you process emotions, you go through the emotions, you feel through things, and you encourage and influence other people to feel through those things, and you shine as you do that. You shine because you're blooming, you're shining because you're blossoming, and you do that for other people. You help them bloom and blossom. Okay, all right. You shine because you have this like content, that you're content within yourself, or you shine when you are, but you really shine because you influence and encourage other people to be content within themselves, to be comfortable, to be safe, to just be themselves, and especially that emotional side. And you're content in allowing people to do that, and you shine when you give them that time and space to do it. Okay, what makes you shine? What makes this group, AGAPE group, shine? What makes this AGAPE group shine? You have such a beautiful whole energy. I mean, the unity That's what this card says. It's about how balanced you are. You shine because you're balanced. You shine because you reflect. You shine when you reflect. You really, really shine in those depths when you're processing and feeling those emotions. And because you feel them so deeply, you just reflect so much beautiful energy. When you really complete something, when you really put your mind to something and get it done, you shine. And especially because maybe with a bunch of emotion and different things, it could be kind of difficult to complete tasks or something like that. But when you really put your mind to it and you really put those emotions into something and you really get yourself balanced and work hard towards something, you shine. You shine when you can get that emotion to turn into passion, to turn into action. Okay? You shine because you're balanced. You shine because you have that feminine and masculine energy balanced. You shine because you have your darkness and lightness balanced. You shine because you integrate. You shine because you're stable, emotionally stable. And yeah, you reflect so much beauty. You have you're very accepting because you understand that people have different sides, and you're connected to the mystical. You shine when you connect to mystical things. You got the Magician card, okay? You shine when you're creating. You shine when you're using your tools, when you're using your passion and ideas and thoughts and really directing it towards something and being intentional. You shine when you're being intentional because you're so open and you have so much loving energy. When you really put that love towards something, because it can be very flowy and chaotic, maybe if not, but when you can be really intentional and create something specific, you really shine. When you can harness that energy and that lovey, flowy stuff towards something that really deserves that depth. And yeah, when you're just creating your passions, your ideas, your projects, whatever. Okay, come on, flow. Come on, emotion and flow. Hell yeah. You shine in your emotions and flow. You shine when you forgive yourself, especially. I'm just going to say it again because it's hard. But you shine because you're also so forgiving. And that's what makes you shine, is because you're lighter. Literally, you have more light in you because you forgive so much and so deeply. And I'm sure the people around you are so thankful for that. Yeah. Okay. What makes you shine? What makes this AGAPE group shine? What makes this AGAPE group shine? What makes this AGAPE group shine? Yeah. You shine when you heal yourself. You shine because you're so healing. You shine because you heal others. You shine when you heal the freaking world. You're just such a healing energy. And you shine because you're so accepting. Okay, magic. You got the healing and magic cards. These are like my favorite cards right here. You got the magic card and the magician. Okay, so if you don't have a magical craft, let me tell you right now, you shine so bright when you work on a kind of a craft, or again, just something that you're putting this magic and intention and emotion and depth into something. Whenever you can really direct that intention and get that emotional woo-woo spirit stuff and direct it somewhere and grow something or whatever, you shine. You shine because you are a freaking magician, okay? You shine because you can dissolve the past. You shine because you can go with the flow. You can be accepting of the tides turning. You can cry it out, or you can at least, you have the energy that helps do that. Like, what crying does is release, and it gives the chemicals to the earth or whatever. And you do that, like, you can process things, you can work through things, you can help others process things, and you shine when you do that. You shine when you let go of the past. You shine when you let the old dissolve. And I think you're really good about that. I think you're really good about letting it dissolve and turning into the next, and being curious about the newness that's going to form or come and flow into your life. So bravo, and wow, like, it's such a beautiful thing. And that's what keeps people youthful, right? Is that when they let the old dissolve and they're willing to accept and adapt, and they're accepting of the newness. Like, wow, of course you're going to shine, because you're letting new energy flow into you constantly. Come on. When you renew yourself, we renew others. When you let it dissolve and you renew into the future and you take on new energy, it keeps you young, it keeps you happy, it keeps you beautiful, and you do this for other people. You inspire it in other people. Yeah, so beautiful. All right, let's see. One last card. All right, what makes this group shine? What makes this Agape group shine? What makes this group shine? You have divine love. Your divine love makes you shine. And when you're accepting of Spirit blessing you, because I'm sure that's all Spirit wants to do. When you have this kind of flowy, emotional, beautiful energy, Spirit just wants to bless you. So, of course, when you connect to that divine love, Spirit, when you meditate, when you shine because you're vulnerable. You shine because that is very easy for you to show your heart and to show your emotions, and you inspire it in other people. And when you are confident in yourself, like I said, when you direct your intentions towards something, when you direct those emotions towards something, you shine so bright. You're so powerful. And when you're really confident in yourself and you show off yourself and you're proud of yourself and you can stand firm in what you've created, or when you can just kind of you got the announcement card, okay? So when you're proud of yourself, when you are sharing yourself, and whether it's you create something, whether it's just like social media, whether it's you sharing your creations or your light or your words or your work, your project, whatever it is, when you share that, you shine, because people see how proud of yourself. And when you're so flowy and you let the old dissolve and you adapt and go on to the new, but you should also be proud of what you've built and what you've done, and to just share that, and like your past things, like when you recognize how far you've come, or you just share your projects and let people see what you've done, what you've created, what you've made, anything like that. Anything about you, sharing your words, your passions, your creations. So just when you're like kind of unapologetic about who you are and what you've done, and you just stand in your power, you really shine, especially because you're so heart-centered and you have this emotion. So it's like you could never be a douchebag. You're so loving, you are deeply authentic, and you have so much emotional depth that it would be really beautiful, and you would shine so bright if you could be, it's almost like be a little cocky, like when you can just be really confident and really just stand in that power and just show yourself off. That's what it is. Okay, the announcement card. When you show yourself off, like, because you deserve to, because you're going with the flow and you have your emotions and this love and this magic and healing and renewing energy about you, you just shine so bright when you let yourself shine and show off, okay? I love you so much, and I'm so thankful for your energy and your magic and your healing and your reflection and your love and the way you connect people, okay? You're so, so beautiful. Such a powerful magician, all right? I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing energy. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want to. And if you want a personal reading, email me at kellenlovetarot@gmail.com, and we can make you your own personal video, okay? Let me know. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one, okay? Peace. All right, pile number 3. If you chose the storm, this is your reading. These are your messages. I really love this card. It's just so chaotic, but it's so beautiful. You know, abstract. There's this lightning bolt down the middle. Like, clearly you're not afraid of the darkness. Clearly you shine in a little bit of chaos. Clearly you shine in a little bit of like, in times of, it's not just like times of struggle, but it's like in times of uncertainty or chaos, or when things are hard, when things feel like impenetrable. I've been using that word a lot. I don't know what's going on. But you shine when things are like stuck, and it's like when it's your turn to like come in and mix things up, when you're like, all right, like let's like I want to do this, like let's break some shit up. You shine when it's time for things to be destroyed. When it's time for a little destruction, when the old needs to go, that's when you're like, this is my time to shine. Because you can bring in the light, you can bring in the energy, you can bring in the electricity, you bring in that energy that breaks up the old, and it's like you're tilling the soil. When it's like it's too packed, you can't get any like water or whatever, there's no air for the plants to like grow roots and stuff. You're like, it's my time, let's break this shit up, let's get some air, let's start questioning things, let's start pushing some buttons and seeing what's strong and what's not. Let's start seeing what's dark. Let's bring some consciousness to the unconscious. Let's bring some light to the dark, you know? You're like, let's go, it's my time. You're the storm, all right? So you shine in times of darkness. You shine in times of struggle because you're like, let's go. I'm ready for the challenge. Like, it's this kind of Pluto energy of wanting to advance and evolve a generation, and going kind of leaning into things that might be controversial or taboo or something like that, and being like, kind of start poking around and being like, why is this taboo, or why is this controversial, or why is this being swept under the rug, or why is this not being talked about, why is this so tough, why is this scary? Like, you're the person that's like, let's figure out why, because you release the pain, you release the stigma, you release the shame and the hiddenness about it, because you're like, well, why? Like, why do we need to not talk about it? It's just this, it's like, it's rebellious, but it's also kind of innocent, and it's just like, you're evolving and pushing and expanding thoughts and ideas. You're a new generation of thinking. You are, it's just, it's rebel energy, okay? But rebel energy in a way of spirit and, like bringing in spirit, bringing in magic, bringing in like love and truth into a situation that is really stagnant or something. So, yeah. So it's definitely fun energy, but it's like also serious. It's like, no, seriously, like, why are we doing things this old way? If it's not working, why are we doing it this way? Like, come on. Let's get with the picture. Let's get with the program. Let's get with the modern times. Like, that's so last year. Let's just be inclusive already. Or let's just like, it's just like you have no problem letting go of the old shit, and you have no problem being like, let's move on. All right, what makes you shine? What makes you shine? What makes you shine? What makes this group shine, Spirit? What makes this group shine? Oh, I knew it was gonna come out. You got the Magician. It came out in the last pile and another deck, and I had this feeling that the Magician card would come out in this deck. I was just like, oh, I bet it's gonna come out again in another deck. And sure enough. But this type of Magician is, it's a little bit more chaotic. Or at least chaos is one of the tools on your tool belt that you can use, okay? You're really powerful, and you know what you're doing, and you are very intentional in what you're doing. You see that lightning strike, okay? You are piercing something in a very specific point. You're making specific points. You're somebody that's like direct, and you shine in that directness, and you shine when you're making your points. You shine when you're being intentional. You shine when you're creating something that's about not only like changing the generation, but like creating something for yourself that is new and that is authentic and is gonna last. You shine because of your legacy that you're creating. You shine because of the way that you can destroy and break down stuff. It's because you are creating wholeness that is way more sustainable. So, I mean, that's why you're breaking shit down. It's not just to be rebellious and just destroy shit, okay? It's because you're like, it's not working. You're destroying the old stuff that's old, stagnant, and dark, because why? Like, why would we stay there if we know it's not doing good or whatever? So you shine because you're creating things that are full of light and full of love and that are sustainable and that are gonna last, and that they're part of new energy and new consciousness and new collaborations and new connections and stuff. Like, you are shining because you understand the bigger picture, and you can just connect so much. You can connect a community because you're like basing it off of these new ideas, and there's people that I'm sure are very much attracted to your shine, which is the shine of newness and freshness. It's like, I don't know, it's like if you were to create the punk movement way back, not create the punk movement, but like being part of the punk movement like in the 80s or something, and it's like there's so many people that want to join, or like the hippie movement in the 60s. It's like you are somebody that's like leading in some of the frontier of some of these ideas, and there's people that want to back that or get behind you, and you shine because you connect the community. You shine because you're all for this newness, and you shine because you're a leader in pushing the boundaries forward and expanding and pushing limits, and it's like breaking ceilings, stuff like that. Okay, you shine because I think you're not afraid to take risks, and you have this passion, this curiosity. Your passion and curiosity, okay, that's what makes you shine. You have creative spirit about you. You have this, it's kind of rebellious, kind of like almost a little foolish or whatever, but it's foolish in the way of like the tarot explaining it, where it's like the fool takes the leap of faith. And of course everybody looks at the fool as a fool because they're like, oh, that hasn't been done. Like, what are you doing? Why would you just jump off a cliff? Like, nobody's ever done that before. And you're like, yeah, but haven't you heard? Like, spirit is gonna catch you, so I'm gonna jump. Like, and they're like, oh shoot, maybe we should jump. Like, you're just somebody that's ahead of the curve, ahead of your time. You have future thinking, and you go on the journey. You're adventurous. You shine because you're willing to take those risks and leaps of faith. Yeah. Also because you get yourself a new perspective. You shine because you shine when you get these new perspective, and you shine because of that. You shine because you're constantly changing your view, or you just have this new fresh perspective on life and in the world in general. And the fact that you can share that perspective and people see it and they are really drawn to it. The way that you purposefully and constantly are making sure that your perspective is something that's new and current and stuff like that. Yeah, you're very electrifying, okay? And you're very independent. You shine because of this independence. You shine because you've grown a garden for yourself. And that's why people trust that. That's why it's not just a rebel without a cause. It's like, no, you have a lot of reasons of doing this, and it goes back to love and fruitfulness and sustainability. So come on. All right. You know how to get past friction and resolve something. Okay? Like, talk about lightning. Like, you can resolve conflict. You can, you use that friction to pull you forward and to pull others forward. And you shine because you're taking on that challenge. And, like, that just that friction, it creates these sparks that makes you shine. All right. What makes this group shine? So you could be very much into studying, learning. You could be in school, or you could just be like on YouTube or whatever, but you're advancing your skills. You are working on your awareness. You are aligning yourself what is authentic and in harmony with yourself. You're getting in harmony with the planet. That's why it's sustainability. That's why I say that word, because it's like, it's sustainable because it's authentic to you, and you're doing things that are sustainable because they're in line with the planet and energy and stuff like that. So, I mean, you're very curious, inventive. You have great ideas and execution. And you're very authentic. So within as without, so without as within, below, above, you're balanced. And that's why I think you are this kind of destroyer energy, is because you also are the creative energy. So you destroy and then create. And you do that because that's what's authentic. If things are kind of working, but they're not real to you, you're not just going to keep doing that, because then you wouldn't be balanced. Because you want your internal and external to be balanced. And if that means destroying shit so that they both are on the same page, then okay, like, you're going to do that. So yeah. And then you're somebody that's not afraid to travel and be in the purgatory, be in the, like I said, the kind of chaos, like uncertain phase. You're not afraid of the clouds. You're not afraid of the storm. Clearly, you are the storm. But you're not afraid of these moments of transition and uncertainty, and especially like transition. But you're not afraid of the rocky waters, okay? You're like, bring it on. Let's go. It'll teach us how to build a better boat. It'll teach us how to be stronger. So you're willing to do it. You're willing to go on the journey, and you shine for that. Your awareness is what makes you shine. You're very, very aware, very conscious, and the way you reflect, and the way you reflect, it makes you shine, because you're balancing yourself. You're getting yourself in harmony. You're aligning yourself with your true values, and you operate in those values. And it's like, you don't have a choice. It's like your energy is so strong, you're like, I have to just operate in my belief system. Whether it's like you have a strong sense of justice, and that's what you're fighting for, and you're just like, I have no other choice. My heart, my mind will not let me not chase this justice. Your heart and your morale, or your integrity, your mind, your ideas, your values, they're so strong that it's like you're almost kind of a slave to it. You're just like, I have no other choice but to operate in my values. And that's what makes you shine. It's just because you have this integrity and these morals and values that are so strong. They are driving your action so much. It's just so powerful. And your intention and your perspective is really just so powerful and brilliant. You are brilliant. You are really, really smart, and you inspire other people to grow and study and change and expand themselves and to learn more and all that good stuff. Okay, you're innovative and really, really strong, really powerful. Okay, and you shine because of that strength, and that comes from that mental strength, your ideas. You have this mental strength that's just powerful. Okay. And I really do think it all does come back to love, and that you believing in love and like a higher calling and higher order to operate in, and you're just like, you're fighting for that. And yeah, it's like you really are helping create a new world of consciousness, this new world of just your innovating thinking. Okay, what makes this group shine? It really is funny because you really do shine in times of uncertainty and instability. And that's because you're like, if my foundation is not 100% built on love or built on your inner truth or what you believe is true and valuable, then you rather, even, it's like the princess and the pea thing. Like, it does not matter how many mattresses people stack on top of this pea, she cannot sleep because she feels the pea under the mattresses. And it's like that. It's like in society, even though that there's like a rocky foundation to something and it's not sustainable or whatever, people just keep stacking shit on top of it and being like, it's fine, it's good enough. But you're like, no, it's not good enough. Like, eventually it's going to fall. Eventually it's not going to work. It doesn't have a strong foundation. It's not 100% love. It's not 100% truth. So it's like you're the princess, where it's like, I cannot sleep. It doesn't matter how many mattresses you stack up. I still feel the pee. And you're like, I cannot sleep. So it's like that energy of like, no, I literally cannot move on until you fix it. So you're comfortable with this instability. You're comfortable with this uncertainty. And people see you shining in those moments of uncertainty and transition because you're on your way to creating a stable future that people haven't really seen before, that people aren't used to. And so they just see you glowing and shining in this destruction, and they're like, how? What? Why? How? Like, why would you rock the boat that much? And you're just like, because I'm getting to better land. I'm getting to a better structure. Why don't you want a better boat? Like, but you're pretty fearless, and you're based in love, so you're like, why wouldn't I? You have this valor about you, this fire, this passion, this kind of lucky changing energy about you. And you're electric. What did I freaking tell you? Like, what is this lightning? I hope you can see it, but like, there is lightning, okay? And this is the intuition card, the king of mentality, the king of thoughts, the king of intuition, the king of ideas, the king of... Yeah, your mental is really, really strong. You shine because of your mentality. It's because you are very intellectual, very intuitive, and it's still based in love. It's still based in this emotional love. And so people normally just see the fire, they see the ideas, they see the electricity, they see the sword, mental energy. But really, I mean, deep down, it's always based in love. And that's why, or that's what's driving you for this change, is because you know that love is the most sustainable structure. It is everything. It is really what is the most true in life, is love. And so it's like, you always know, like, as long as I'm based in love, you know, or that's the only option you're giving life, is like, I'm only operating in this, and I will use my fire and electricity and everything to make sure that there's a safe, sustainable place for this love. Yeah, you let the old die. You let it die. You're not afraid of the darkness, of course. And you kind of thrive in it. You kind of shine in it because it's so potent, the energy that you're in when you're creating in that, because what you're creating is so new, it's so fresh, it's so innovative, that of course it's going to shine when it's like surrounded by all this old stuff, all this old dark stuff. Yeah. Wow. And you're just bringing this harmony into people, like, and like I said, it's this very serious energy, but it's also very playful. Okay, yes, like this was it was the only card face up, okay? This is you, okay? You are a change maker, trendsetter. Yeah, and play. Come on. Yeah, you bring that new. All right, what makes you shine? What makes this group shine? This storm group. What makes you shine? Oh, yes. Okay, what makes this shine? Okay. Yes. Okay, so you're so observant, and this is when you're using your intuition. Like, of course, you're not just gonna destroy. You're not just going to destroy all willy-nilly, okay? No, you observe, you learn, you see what's working, you see what's not, you talk to people, you see the situation, you feel the things, whatever. And then once you make the decision that this is not working anymore, that's when you make that change. But you're very, very observant, and you're very, sharp. You're just a really sharp individual that can really see and observe things. You can see, that's why it's about sustainability. It's like you can see what is fruitful, what is fertile. You can see what's gonna bring in or gonna have that stability. Like, you have to be a good observer to be able to notice these things. You detach from the past. You can detach from the old. That's why you're this innovative rebel energy, of course, obviously, is because you're able to detach, let it go, and move on, okay? You bring in the ideas, okay? You have brilliant ideas, brilliant new ideas that are really important to the earth and people really need, and you shine when you share your ideas, okay? I'm gonna say it again. You shine when you share your ideas. So please keep sharing them, and just know that you are so brilliant. You are so brilliant for these ideas, for these new, innovative thinking. Keep it up. Know how powerful it is. Love it, okay? You're setting up new roots, okay? You're setting up, like I said with the whole plant thing, like when soil is so tight that like not even air and like water can really get into the roots of a situation, to the plant, yeah, you're creating deeper roots into something that is sustainable, okay? Something that is going to be able to hold a foundation. You're constructing new ways of doing things, new pillars of society, new ideas, new, just new foundations. you got the roots, the construction, you build the roots, you construct on top of it new buildings. It has a, from the depth, it is, pure or whatever, love and everything. You construct on top of this wonderful new foundation, and new things grow. Okay? And that's because you can surrender to this change, and you just go with the flow of the universe, like expanding, and you can surrender to a higher power. You can surrender because you know your values, and you surrender to your heart. You surrender to your values. You surrender to your mind sometimes. Like it's, you have these wonderful values, and you surrender to them, and you know that it's worth it, because you're not going to build on something that's not going to work. Okay? Such beautiful energy. I'm so thankful. You are so, so powerful. Okay. Oh, actually, one more card. Let's see. Yeah. All right. One more card. What makes you shine? What makes you shine? Fairy godmother, what makes this group shine? Okay. Let's... Man, what? Encouragement. You got knowledge and wisdom. Your knowledge and wisdom is based in love. It's based in newness. It's based on advancing consciousness. It's based on sustainable spirit. Okay, it's based in love. It's based in awareness. It's based in things that are actually going to grow and be healthy and healing, and working with the earth instead of against it. It's about working as a community and not so individual. It's about creating things that are authentic, and you just have this ancient wisdom about you, and that's why you're able to do this, is because you can trust yourself. You can trust the love within. That's why you're so fiery and electric and willing to destroy, is because you know this. You just have this deep wisdom. You have this deep power. You have spirit and love within you that's guiding all of this, and you're so aware. And yeah, I'm just so thankful for your energy. I'm so happy for what you're doing. Keep on destroying, keep on building. And I talk a lot about this destroying, but like, that's because this is you. You are somebody that can create such a big, beautiful garden. And that's what you're doing. You're only destroying because you're about to build, or you are building such a beautiful garden on top of it. So, with the roots, the construction, the growth, it's that cycle. It's so beautiful. I love you so much. Thank you for being you. All right. You're so freaking powerful. I love you. Okay. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want. And let me know if you want a personal reading. Email me at kellenlovetarot, and we can make a reading just for you, for whatever you want to heal or talk about or whatever, or just another hype up. But let me know. I would love to do a personal reading for you. And yeah, I'll see you again soon, okay? Peace. All right, if you chose pile number 4, the unseen card, this is your reading. These are your messages. Such a cool card. Like, I feel like it looks so cool. It's just over here. Just give me a minute. I think it looks so cool. You shine because of the way you see. The way that you see spirit, the way that you see energy, the way that you see the emotion around you. You just see way more than just the physical, right? This is the unseen, okay? You see the magic, you see the beauty, you see the things that are in between. You read between the lines, right? And yeah, you could really just be tapped in to spirit and energy and emotion and a lot of different things. You could definitely be that, like, you are somebody that could do mediumship or something. Or it could just be that you really connect things in a way that other people just don't connect, and you see those connections between things that other people just see two separate ideas, and you really just see the connection. But you also just could really be excellent at reading people. And what makes you shine is the way that you, like, react after you see these things. Like, what you do with that information. But you really could shine the more that you expand your belief system, because of the way that you can see magic and connect with spirit. You shine when you do that. You shine when you get into your mystical side. You shine when you get into the trippy side. You shine, it's kind of psychedelic energy. It's kind of like when you're on a trip or something. But you shine when you're in this energy of believing in magic of the world, believing in your own magic. You shine when you believe in your power. You shine when you believe in the mystical. You shine when you believe and know that there's so much more to the universe than what we can see and what we even have the science for. And my favorite, I've said it so many times, but my favorite fact is that 95% of the universe is dark matter and dark energy. And we don't even know what that is, okay? Only 5% of the universe is matter, okay? So most of the universe we cannot see, and we don't know what it is. So you tapping into that and being able to connect with that, that's what makes you shine. And it's kind of this 1 foot in the world, 1 foot in spirit kind of energy, where it's like you shine because you are so mystical, you're so magical, and you would shine even more the more that you work on that, like, craft of meditating, of course. And it's just your belief system. Like, every time you expand your belief system to be more open and more, just the more you believe in magic, the more you shine. Okay? Let's see. Also, you could really just see, like, the hidden emotions behind people. You could really just see body language and see emotion and really hear people's tone of voice in a way that other people don't pick up on. And so you're just very observant, very, like, sensual, but sensual in a way that you are very intact. You're very aware and sensitive to your senses. Yeah, okay. Sensual, sensitivity, sensing, that's you. You are very connected to your senses. You're getting a lot of information from it that maybe most people aren't getting that same kind of information just because they're kind of closed off to it. So it's just, you shine as you open up your senses and you take in what you're seeing or feeling, whatever. Especially you shine when you allow yourself to let your imagination inform you. Like, readers get messages in a lot of different ways, and there's, like, clairaudience and clairsentience and all that. So whatever, you probably have multiple, but when you allow yourself to get the images, it's like trusting your intuition, and imagination and intuition are very closely connected. So when you allow yourself to let your imagination run free, and then when you realize that imagination running free and just showing you random images in your mind, or when you just get an idea and you're not sure why it came up or whatever, and being able to, like, trust that and being like, no, that's actually something, and believing in yourself and believing that just the world, the universe is very mysterious, you shine. You shine when you let your ideas flow. You shine when you let your mind Like, it's just like, let your mind be natural, and that natural state of your mind is very magical. And so yeah, just letting yourself be vibrant and be imaginative and curious. And yeah. All right, let's see. What makes this group shine? What makes this unseen group shine? What makes this group shine? I just had to clear out the energy. What makes this group shine? Wow, yeah. What makes this group shine? This card wanted to come out earlier. Your emotions, your emotional depth, you shine because you're so sweet, and you see the connections, and you see, you just have this compassion about you, and you shine because of that compassion. You shine because of your emotional availability to people. You shine because you see the emotion connecting everything, and you feel that like wave that, because like emotion, some people act like it's comes out of nowhere, but it's like this energy. Some of it may be just coming from ourselves, but I also believe that there's emotion that we feel because there's energy passing through the earth. And some of it's just coming from us, but a lot of our emotions come from other people, other situations, and some of it might be happening on a galactic level, right? Like some of it might just be like the emotions that the planet Mother Earth is going through, or it could be that spirit is passing through us, or the house, like in your house or in your environments or whatever. And so you could be feeling that. So it's like you being able to tap in to your own emotion, but also being open to feeling the energy that's passing through on a general scale, because emotion is just emotion, like energy in motion. So that emotion could be coming from a lot of different places. Like I said, it could be coming from Mother Earth. It could be coming from your higher self. It could be coming from the planets, the positions of the planets, or the energies that are around us. It could be coming, like I said, it could be what the freaking galaxy is going through, the universe is going through. I don't know. And I don't know what you believe, but it's about you being willing and able and open to feeling this, and to being curious, and just being open. And as you're just open to the possibilities and open to the feelings, you shine. Okay? You have definitely some queen energy. No matter the gender, you have some queen energy. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Ooh, but don't get it twisted. Okay. But don't get it twisted. You got the Emperor card as well. Okay, the King of Kings. So you're balanced. Okay, all right. When you're open and willing to use your different energies at different times, especially when it comes to adapting to other people, and it's like when there's conflict, you being able to see the emotion transfer, and being able to see, like, zoom out and see see the bigger picture, but like see the connections, and like seeing how this happened. And it's about you being able to be this kind of observer energy, and you're just able to make the connections and be like, okay, well, this is why this conflict happened. They have an issue with their values, and they have an issue with their values, and the emotions got heightened, and now, so-and-so hurt so-and-so because they were hurt, blah, blah. It's like you're a mediator, and you can break down, and you shine in that kind of situation. But yeah, you could also just, I'm getting this like quiet fly on the wall kind of energy of you being able to be an observer, and then help heal the situation because of that, because you have this kind of outside perspective. So you shine when you do that. You shine when you observe, and when you listen, and when you just watch, and you sense it and you process it. And not that if you're like a big empath, which I believe, not that I want you to absorb it, but it's about you being able to observe and kind of understand and then go into the situation like that. It's just this very wise energy of being like, I'm going to observe first, understand, and then I'll respond. And you shine because of that. And it's like you're so emotional, but you have this logic and this, I don't know, it's almost a little diplomatic or something, but you make an amazing team player because of that. And I think that you're somebody that doesn't get wrapped up in the drama. You can kind of stay objective. And this objectivity actually really makes you shine because you're like a beacon or a support for a lot of people when they're in this conflict energy. You're somebody that they can be like, come to and be like, they can be like cleansed and cleared, and like you can just give them a refreshing new perspective, or you can just give them understanding, and they trust you because you have this position or whatever. You shine when you collaborate with people. You shine when you combine energies. Because of that, like, you can stay objective and you can stay on task, on track. You can stay within your integrity. So, and you're solid in yourself, even though you can kind of see the energies and morph into it. It's a very like profound energy for sure. It's like you're very adaptable, but you also know how to, I mean, you're very authentic and adaptable together. And you definitely could shine when you express your authentic self always, like we all do. You shine because of your softness. You shine because of your adaptability. I think that really you're meant to be in charge, and you shine when you're in charge. You are the Queen of Cups, you are the Emperor, you are the Queen of Pentacles. So you have your money right, you got your emotions right, and you're a boss leader, okay? So maybe you have some of this passive energy, or you're just a really good observer, right? But you really do shine when you collect that information and then lead, because you've processed, and you can, once you learned the information, you can make decisions and lead in a place of really deep understanding of the situation and the people. So you really shine the way that you absorb or understand, observe, and then like release it. And it's like you process things, you process a lot. And then so when you come as in this position of authority or leading and stuff, it comes from a place of deep understanding, and it comes like you really know the situation. And that's what makes you such a good leader, is because you've observed everybody, you've taken people into account, into consideration. So yeah, it's very like still wholesome, or yeah, it's very wholesome and yes, inclusive. All right, what makes this group shine? What makes this unseen group shine? What makes this unseen group shine? What makes this unseen group shine? So yeah, you could really know how to balance yourself out, and you could, because you do have this really deep emotional depth, you know how to balance it with being kind of emotional to other people and outside and stuff too. It's not like you just keep it all within, even though it might be kind of a quieter energy. You still know how to share, and or at least you shine when you share. You shine when you do release this emotion outwardly and express it, and you don't just keep it all in. You shine when you share it. And You shine when you connect people. You shine when you're in partnerships, whether that's business, romantic, friendship, whatever. You shine in a partnership. And people are very, very blessed and lucky and thankful to have you on a team and to have you in a partnership or to have you participating in anything. But especially when you are collaborating, when you're in business with people, just you're connecting with people, you shine. And I think that that's probably because you're very inspired by other people, or just maybe because you have this really adaptable energy. And it's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're the air. So, you... Hold on. You are objective, and you are balanced, and with your masculine and feminine for sure, and you just have such integrity that it is just such an honor to work with you, because you are adaptable. You're very observant, so you understand people and you understand how to combine them. You understand how to integrate people. You understand how to integrate energies. You understand how to use energies to at their best. Okay, this energy would be best for this energy would be better for that. And yeah, you're somebody that can understand how to use people's skills, how to use your own skills, but in the right places to be the most beneficial. And you shine when you're doing this. And that's why you make such a good leader or such a good boss, is because you're like an orchestra. You're an orchestrator. You're what do you call it? The conductor. You're like a conductor in such a peaceful way. You know how to delegate and combine and assign different people different things, because you have this kind of bird's eye view. That's why I said you're kind of like the air, because it's you can go outside of yourself. It's you can see the energy for what it is. It's you have this very just spiritual view of things, where you can understand things from an outside perspective. And yeah, you just really know how to connect people. You know how to use people's skills in the best way, collaborate, you know how to make money, you know how to bring value out of people, So yeah, let's see. For this unseen group, what makes you shine? What makes you shine? Yes, you just bring so much light to the situation, okay, to anything. And that's what you're doing with this outside perspective, is you're seeing the best of a situation, and you're not falling into the darkness and the gunk of the conflict or whatever. No, you're infusing light, and that's why you step back. And it's very profound, because it's very much like you're in your spiritual body, or you're in your higher self, and you're able to get into that and see the situation and not get caught up in everything. You're just able to introduce this new brilliant light, and you just shine so bright in general. You just have such a bright shine about you. And a lot of it comes from your intelligence. You are emotionally intelligent and mentally intelligent, and you're just able, again, to make these connections or use people in the best way, so that their potential and everything is the best it can be. You use emotion. You're very emotionally aware. You use emotion to cleanse the situation. You will address stuff. You're not just you don't sweep things under the rug. You are able to have that perspective, and it's that diplomatic energy that is that kind of cleanse, that breath of fresh air, because you're very wise and mature. And so you can see the situation and be like, okay, what's the real problem here? what is the real conflict, not the pettiness, not the argument, not the little words, not just passing back hurt back and forth to each other. Like, what is the deeper issue here? And you process that, and you go through the emotion, and you do things in a right way that just has integrity, and yeah, you just fully process the thing. You have excellent discernment, and this is what that emperor energy, this is that making a great leader, because you're pragmatic, you're practical, you shine when you're making these decisions. And so maybe you do sometimes just want to step back and not be involved, but really you shine when you take charge. You shine when you collaborate. And maybe you want to be more introverted sometimes, and maybe you want to just kind of be in your own safe space, which I totally understand. Take care of yourself, but just know you really shine in a partnership. You really shine on a team, and you really shine when you're in charge, okay? Because you have your emotions intact, and because you know how to renew your, or like refresh in a situation and cleanse the old and really get to the base of it and the kind of the nitty gritty. You just are so wise, so intelligent, so smart. You really are somebody that can be like a project manager because of this intelligence, because of seeing the whole picture, because being able to step back. You really can manage people and situations and projects and connect people. Okay? What makes this group shine? What makes this group shine? You could also just be an amazing vessel for spirit, and it's that openness that allows higher self and spirit to come through and operate through you. And I really feel that. I really feel that, like, you kind of surrender and let yourself go and allow bigger, better energies, or just more expansive energies to use you. You have this just amazing sweetness to you. I mean, come on, Queen of Cups, emotions, the Nectar card. You are so sweet, and that's why it's like you being in charge is such a breath of fresh air, because you have this sweetness and I want to say gratitude and you're compassionate and considerate. So that being a leader is just so beautiful. You are very clear-headed, clear-minded, and your vision and sight. I mean, come on, you got the 2 eyes. Okay, like, come on. So wise. You such good vision too, right? That's another reason, a great, amazing reason for you to be a manager or a leader or a CEO or an owner or whatever, or just be collaborating on a team, is because you have this amazing vision. All right? What makes you shine? What makes this group shine? Okay. Wow. So you know how to deal with conflict. You know how to deal with death. You know how to deal with the despair and sadness. And you can work through sadness. You can process through sadness. And you shine when you do. And you shine when you feel. And you shine when you help others through their despair and their sadness. It's definitely could be like counseling energy too, where you could just be doing a therapy or healing. And I'm sure that if you're owning and you're businessing or project managing, you're already doing that, because you're already dealing with a lot of people and having to work through the conflict. So you really know how to deal with death when it happens, because you're emotionally safe, and you can cleanse, right? You can bring that new energy, new breath of fresh air, and new vision into something. So you really are comfortable with that. And I think that that's with the despair and death of life, because you're connected to spirit and you can get an outside perspective and realize what it's good for. And ultimately you're changing it and into success, and you are in a success, and working with you means that their project will be successful, and people love working with you because of this, that they know that there's nothing that could like kill the, like, it doesn't matter what happens, like with you on their side, they know that things will get recharged, or they'll last, or it's just, you're such a mature, advancing, like, perspective. They're only going to bring you on and let, you know, if they really, people have a lot of faith in you, and they trust you, and they know what you can do and your power, and they know that you have clear vision, and that you're just, mature about it, and that you are going to bring sweetness and intelligence and joy and love and a lot of powerful ideas to the situation. So they're like, even if what we think we want you on the team for or something doesn't work out, they know you would think of something new, or you would revamp it or whatever to make it work. All right. What makes you shine? What makes this group shine? You shine because of your kindness, okay? You shine because you are so compassionate. Your kindness goes so far. You influence so much with so many people with your kindness and your sweetness and your emotional availability. You have such a big heart, and it shows, and people can see that, the way you glow. All right. And then you shine when you put yourself out there. You shine when you step into this power, when you exert yourself, when you step into this emperor energy, and you're in charge, and you're leading, and you're putting your action out there, and you take this active stance, you know, because maybe you're in the passivity a little bit, but when you're really active, you shine. When you really put yourself forward, you absolutely shine, and people really appreciate it. And you are what authority really is hopefully going to be looking like more as we step into more love and openness and understanding and stuff. And then you shine when you laugh. I was getting this kind of, you know, mature energy. So when you can just let yourself be free and silly and play and just laugh, you really, really shine. And when you can let go, and because I think you are dealing with a lot of heavy emotions, or you at least can process a lot, or you see them or around them or whatever. But either way, when you laugh, when you put yourself out there, when you take action, when you're in charge, and when you're just sharing your just amazing sweetness, you shine. You are such a joy, such a beautiful, beautiful, sweet energy that is so loving and delicious. And you deserve to have fun and be sexy and play and enjoy your successes, and see just how much you can really build when you put yourself out there. And all right. So I love you so much. You are so brilliant. Your mind is so incredible, and you're so accepting and loving and beautiful, and I just love it. Okay, thank you for sharing energy with me. I'm so excited we got to do this. Like and subscribe if you want to. Let me know if you want a personal reading. I would love to give you your own private video, so email me at kellenlovetarot@gmail.com if you want one, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, love you. Peace.